सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 24, verse 53 at the bottom. Utpadyamapyam samskaryam vikaryam chakriyapalam naivam muktaryatastасмат muktiryatastасмат karma tasyana sadhanam. In the field of spiritual journey, there are a lot of misconceptions regarding the ultimate goal. In the field of spiritual journey, there are many people who take up the spiritual journey, but in that spiritual journey, regarding the ultimate goal, that is moksha, there are a lot of misconceptions. First, we have to break all those misconceptions. Unless I break that misconception, the journey cannot be a healthy journey. Spiritual journey can be a healthy journey only when I break the notion of the ultimate goal, that is moksha. The misconception regarding that goal I have to break first. That is not possible by oneself without the help of Shastra and Guru. One cannot do that. To do that itself, you have to study for 10 years. Very, very surprising. To correct the notion itself regarding moksha, you have to be in association with Shastra and Guru who is teaching Shastra. Minimum 10 years if you are in touch with Shastra, then only you understand what exactly moksha means. Then you start your pursuit of Shravanam in a right manner, in correct manner. That is the toughest task for many Vedantic students. The teacher has to help the student to break that misconception about moksha. What do you mean by moksha? Are you going to get moksha at a particular time, at a particular place? What is really happening at the time of moksha? Who is that getting moksha? So what is the meaning of moksha? All this must be very, very clear for the student. What is the meaning of moksha? Is it an event to happen? When I am getting moksha, is there any process going to take place? When I am getting moksha, when I am muktaha, at that time any modification or change happens in my personality. Any change takes place. All these questions has to be answered. They are there lurking in our minds. moksha to happen at a particular time, at a particular place, for me, so in this manner. That type of questions you have to address. You have to raise the question, you have to address that question in your intellect with the help of Guru and Shastra. Unless you yourself not taken that type of, what you can call that type of application, your part, means your role as a student is not complete. As a student of Vedanta, your role can be complete only when you start your sadhana in this manner inquiry. What is this moksha at all? What Upanishad is talking, what I was having in my opinion, what my Guru is telling. So the alignment between my old previous thoughts or previous concepts about moksha and what Upanishad is talking, how my Guru is presenting, there must be an alignment or there is any hesitation inside, hitching inside. There is something, my mind has to accept that Upanishadic presentation of moksha. Am I ready for that? My mind or intellect is ready to accept that way of presentation. You have to question yourself. Otherwise, people think the moksha will take place after some time because I am associated with so and so Guru. The moksha definitely the Guru will give. Like that people think. So Sureshwaracharya want to break that thought. Don't think moksha is an event to happen like just any karma phalam. Like a karma phalam, there are 4 types of consequences of karma phalam. Our mind is oriented in that manner. Whether I have to get it or whether I have to go towards it, or I have to get some change or modification in my personality. From past 20 years I am attending no change at all. Apdiye irukena. You are looking same like that. No change in you. Fortunately, there is no external change is available for moksha. Because of these misconceptions of so many books and people putting photos with the aura behind, if you are a muktaha, there should be an aura behind. Are you seeing any aura behind me? If you don't see, put in my photo. They put a photo to see the aura. These are all our misconceptions. We are nourishing and nurturing, and we are pacifying ourselves with that a jnani, a muktaha should be like this. Should be like this. Who are you to decide the mukta should be like that? But we have developed such an opinion, strong opinion in us. Muktaha should be like this. Sureshwaracharya says, first of all those notions burnt, all of them. Burnt, not push aside. If you push aside, they will come back. Burnt them. This type of notions and all. Then what to do? All those reaching, producing, changing, modifications, all karma phalam. Moksha is not a karma phalam. It is not a karma phalam. Then what it is? It is your real nature. You are already muktaha. You recognize that. No Guru can give moksha, I will tell you. Now itself whether to come to class or not, decide. No Guru can give you moksha. It is not possible. If any Guru gives moksha, that is not a moksha. Then what this Guru does? What is the role of this Guru? Guru only removes all your misconceptions regarding moksha. That is the idea you have to understand. Guru removes all your misconceptions about moksha. Guru removes all your misconceptions about yourself, you the individual. How Guru removes that misconception? Only by using Mahavakya. Without Mahavakya, any Guru is talking, they are all only like a parrot making such a noise. A Guru who handles the Mahavakya, that Guru is teaching you through Mahavakya by removing your misconceptions about you. These are all very important words. It looks as though simple. These words are only simple than a tonu. But I consider each word is important. Guru removes your ignorance about your nature. You, the individual, who you are, Guru presents with the help of Mahavakya. And Guru removes the misconceptions regarding moksha, regarding your nature, with the help of Mahavakya. The Guru should always use the Shastra weapon. We never accept any Guru without Shastra, because that Guru can never help me. A Guru with Shastra who can help me, unfold me the Shastra meaning, words meaning, Mahavakya meaning. To understand that Mahavakya, there are lot of preparations, prakriyas, techniques. All these prakriyas, techniques only to understand the Mahavakya. So therefore I have to focus on Mahavakya. For that Mahavakya, what are all prakriyas required, my Guru is using, I have to make use of them, and I have to contemplate upon them, and I have to try to come to understand what exactly moksha is. Unless I break this, my good old notions, I cannot enter this zone. Many people cannot enter this zone itself because they are not able to break their misconceptions. Why they are not able to break up their old misconception regarding moksha? Because they are not totally surrendered to Shastra Mahavakya. They are not totally surrendered to the Guru Vedanta Vakyam. If they surrender means what? Commitment with Guru Vedanta Vakya. Then only they can break those misconceptions. Many people don't have that commitment. That's why Sureshwaracharya is very particular about that. Kriya phalam utpattihi apyam vikaryam samskaryam. Moksha is not a process, consequence like this kriya phalam. When moksha will come, don't ask. When it will rise, don't ask. If it rises, it goes, When it comes, and if it comes, it goes away again. So Brahman or moksha, you take first Brahman. Brahman cannot be produced. Brahman happens to be you yourself. Brahman need not be modified, Brahman need not be changed, Brahman need not be produced, Brahman need not be reached. With regard to Brahman aspect, all four are ruled out. Regarding moksha, suppose you take from moksha angle also, from the moksha standpoint of also, moksha need not be produced. Moksha need not be generated. Moksha is not a process to undergo a change. Moksha is not a modification in your personality. There is no modification. All are ruled out with regard to moksha or Brahman. These are all kriya, karma phalam. So you, the karma kandis, who is talking about karma alone gives moksha, with the help of jnanam you are talking, these are all meaningless. Karma alone you should know properly. Karma cannot enter the field of moksha, in which moksha Brahman is revealed as my real nature. Moksha is nothing but Brahman revelation. Who revealed that? Mahavakya reveals that. Who unfolds that Mahavakya? My Guru unfolds that Mahavakya. Brahman happens to be you yourself. That Brahman cannot be changed, cannot be modified, cannot be reached, cannot be produced. Therefore, the easiest, the most easiest thing, closest thing, anything in the world is you yourself, that is Brahman. Brahma Vidya is the simplest, easiest Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, Susukham Kartum and Chanar Krishna. Susukham and Rumba Sukhama, Avarki Sukham, Namaka Kastamana, Ille Namaka Sukhanda. Susukham, very, very easy because fortunately you are the Brahman already. You are that Brahman already. Even Bhagavan also cannot give moksha. Bhagavan also helpless. What Bhagavan has to do? Bhagavan can teach, gives in the form of Mahavakya, Upanishads. Bhagavan can teach in the form of Uddhava Gita, Bhagavad Gita. This much only Bhagavan can do. Rest of the job is yours. What is yours? Preparing your mind to grasp that Mahavakya, to understand that Mahavakya, to discover I was Brahman, I am Brahman, I ever will be Brahman, I need not get moksha, I am ever liberated. To understand this only you attend the class, not to get moksha. To understand that I am already liberated, you attend the class. If I am already liberated, why I have to come to the class? You do not know that you are already liberated. That's why Guru has to say, you are already liberated. That word will not work that much easily. It takes a lot of time, years together, decades together. So Guru also continues the class. Sishya also attending the class to understand what? I am already liberated. Like that chain sake that person runs, small chain. Running is required to understand, to recognize running is not required. The chain is in his neck only. But he thought it is not there with him. Kantha Chami Karan Nyaya is running to discover that I need not run. So running is required or not now? Running is required. To know, running is not required. Like that, class is required to know, class is not required. Class is required, Shastra is required to know that Shastra, class is not required. Enna statement. Look into the second line. Evam na muktihi yataha tasmat tasyaha muktehi karma na sadhanam. You need not do anything. If at all you want to do, you have to qualify your mind for this knowledge. That is only preparation you have to do, nothing else. Up to here we saw in the last class. Next page, number 25, verse 54, introduction. Evam tavat kevalam karma Sakshat avidyapanuttaye पर्याप्तमिति प्रपञ्चितम् एवं in this manner. In this manner means up to from 23rd verse onwards up to 53 we saw evam tavad. What we saw? Kevalam karma. You have to include upasana also along with karma. Kevala karma upasana साक्षात् विद्या अपनुत्तये न पर्याप्तम. Karma and upasana, both of them are not sufficient. Paryaptam means enough. Na paryaptam, not enough. Not enough, not sufficient. For what? Apanuttaye, to destroy, to remove. अपनुद्ध धातु अपनुत्तये. It's abstract noun. अपनुत्तये, अपनुत्तिः ईकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्गः, अपनुत्ति शब्दः. साक्षात् अविद्या अपनुत्तये, directly to remove the avidya. Direct, sakshat means directly. Karma and upasana cannot destroy the ignorance directly. Not sufficient, they don't have that power. Prapanchitam, already explained up to here, is established. Established by the teaching from 23rd to 53rd verse. Prapanchitam. Then what? Now I have to do next job. People, karma and jnanam, I said 3 types of purvapakshis. So some people say jnana pradhana samuchaya. Some people talk about karma pradhana samuchaya. Some people talk about ubhaya pradhana samuchaya. If you have attended my introductory classes of Naishkarmyasiddhi, you can remember. Otherwise, all classes purusada irupom, new fresh irupom. So I am also fresh early morning. Subject is also fresh. Guru Pavam, enna pandrathu paravalla. You are all good students. You are all having that remembrance. Jnana pradhana samuchaya means jnanam is 75%, karma is 25%. That is called jnana pradhana samuchaya. But samuchaya is a combination of karma jnanam is together according to Purvapakshi. Jnana pradhana samuchaya means jnanam 75%, karma also is there 25%. This is one cadre. Second type of Purvapakshis is what? Karma pradhana samuchaya. Karma pradhana means karma is 75% important role, jnanam only 25%. So this is called karma pradhana samuchaya. So jnanam, when it is 75%, karma is 25%, karma is subsidiary, jnanam is predominant, superior. Because percentage is jasti, jnana pradhana samuchaya we call it. Suppose karma is 75%, jnanam is 25%, jnanam is subsidiary, karma is superior, predominant because of 75%, but samuchaya is common. So karma pradhana samuchaya means jnanam is only 25% its role. It is second type of Purvapaksha. Third type of Purvapaksha, 50-50%. Sama samuchayana, sama equally both are important. 50% jnanam, 50% karma. Therefore, both are equal. This is one type. Another variation is what? Is it krama sequential samuchaya or simultaneous samuchaya? Confusion. Sequential samuchaya means krama samuchaya. First karma yoga, then jnana yoga. This is called krama samuchaya, sequential samuchaya. Or is it simultaneous samuchaya? 50% karma, 50% jnanam at a time. Both of them together give moksha. Sama samuchaya. Ubhaya pradhana. Sama samuchaya means at a time, simultaneously, contemporary. Karma also there, jnanam also there at a time. Moksha we will get there. I will give you an example, then you understand. Student enters primary school, then secondary school, higher secondary school, then college. This is called sequential education. Sequentially he study one after the other. Kramama, primary, secondary, higher secondary, college. This is what we are seeing in education. This is called sequential way of studying the education studies. Suppose anybody says, let me study higher secondary school or secondary school college at a time. 10th standard and BA first year, BSc first year. Simultaneously I want to study. Is it correct? Simultaneous study of secondary education and college education, is it possible? Can they coexist in one person at a time? They are not possible. Like that, Sureshwaracharya says, karma, upasana, later jnanam, arurukshor munir yogam. This is sequential spiritual education, also sequential only. Any education is education only. And the education tani, in the education matram tani anna. Any education is an education which removes your ignorance. Ignorance is removed, taken place at your intellect. Ignorance removed about myself is also at the intellectual level. This is also an education, just like that education. Can you study Brahma Sutra in the first class? That is a PhD course. It is like PhD, Brahma Sutra. Upanishads are like post-graduation, and Bhagavad Gita is like a graduation. Some people straight away attend Brahma Sutra, PhD class, without post-graduation and graduation. Why? I can understand. Go to college like that. Even you cannot enter the gate also. Nobody asks us whether you are in graduation or post-graduation or PhD. Who will check here? Not here, in the class I am telling. Everywhere, in every spiritual discourse, everywhere whoever is talking, there is no such a check-up. Because people take it as granted. Because many teachers, Google Guru is there. Anything I can choose, whatever I want. So that is the problem in this spiritual education. It is not like other education where there is a lot of rules and regulations. Here it is allowed, given freedom. People are misusing that freedom, abusing that freedom. Even though that Guru is not asking, that curriculum institution is not asking, I myself have to check where I am, which course I require. That's why Guru's guidance. Understand? I myself cannot know Bhagavad Gita is a graduation level of study, and Upanishads are post-graduation level of study, and Brahma Sutra is like a PhD study. Can I decide a starting spiritual sadhaka? Can I decide? Impossible. That is why Guru's guidance. Which Upanishad I have to study when? After what? Words you may understand, but the paddhati, the stage by stage level of understanding, there will be an obstacle. You will get stuck in clarity. Very, very difficult. That's why I want to tell you, Guru, Guru, Guru always. Google cannot be the Guru. Google is always one-way traffic. You require an alive Guru in front of you to do rapport. Otherwise, you are wasting your life, education, spiritual education, time, energy, everything. இது சொல்றதுக்கு குரு வேணும். என்ன இது சொல்றதுக்கு குரு வேணுமே. எந்த குரு சொல்கிறேன் இந்த மாதிரி கிளாஸுக்கு வரமாட்டேன், நான் எல்லாம் படிப்பேன், இதெல்லாம் சொன்னால் எனக்கெல்லாம் முடியாது, பிகாஸ் ஆல்ரெடி லேட் ஆயாம். அது எப்பவுமே இருக்குது, எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் இருக்குது. அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஐ எம் ஆல்ரெடி லேட், தேர்ஃபோர் ஐ வாண்ட் டு ஸ்டடி சைமல்டேனியஸ்லி. என்ன முடியுமா என்ன? சேம் திங் யூ அப்ளை இன் யுவர் காலேஜ் எஜுகேஷன், பிஹெச்டி. ஐ எம் ஆல்ரெடி லேட், ஐ வாண்ட் டு ஸ்டடி பிஹெச்டி. என்ன முடியுமா? இது அப்படிதான். What can I do if you are late? Shastra says, if you are late, what can I do? You cannot circumvent. There is no shortcut method. Why this much forcefully I am talking, not addressing you only here. Maximum spiritual seekers, 99% of spiritual seekers are like that. They are wasting their time, their energy, not knowing what to study, when to study, how to study, because they never care for a systematic teaching. They never know the importance of that Guru's guidance. That is the problem. All our spiritual seekers, unfortunately, they miss the track. That's why this is very, very serious point. Why we are developing the subject and going one by one. And if you have not done, you have to study either through your past notes or CD or cassettes or somehow or other. அப்படி போகக்கூடாது. திருப்பி கூகுள் குரு. Person to person, the way of teaching presentation is different. The Sampradaya Paddhati is traditional teaching, have to come from one lineage. Even music, dance, what to talk of spiritual knowledge. Therefore, evam muktam, I have given already, this karma cannot give moksha. Understand this. Prapanchitam means explained or established up to now. Now what I am going to do next, the superior or inferior karma 75% vechukko, 25% nadakkaadu, adiyum nadakkaadu. Simultaneous karma jnana we don't accept. Samuchaya we accept. Vedantini accept samuchaya, combination. Samuchaya ennanu kekadunga ella sonnadukku appuram ராமாயணம் எல்லாம் கேட்டுட்டு ராமர் சீதருக்கு என்ன ரிலேஷன் எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படி இருக்கும். The whole topic is samuchaya, means combination of what and what, karma and jnana. This samuchaya of karma and jnana we accept, but that samuchaya should be appropriate, proper samuchaya. What do you mean by proper appropriate samuchaya? Krama samuchaya. Naishkarmyasiddhi is a PhD book. Krama samuchaya. And some people feel, I am not you, some people feel I am PhD student. Graduation படிக்காமலே போஸ்ட் கிராஜுவேஷன் படிக்காமல் பிஹெச்டி ஸ்டூடெண்ட் நினச்சிக்கிறான் ஆனந்தமாக அப்படின்னு கன்ஃபியூஷன் தான் வரும். ஓகே, அதுக்கு தான் you have to be in touch with previous lessons. So samasamuchaya we don't accept, it is improper combination. Samasamuchaya at a time, simultaneous combination of karma and jnanam, either 75% or 25% or I don't bother. Simultaneous combination I don't accept. Sureshwaracharya says I don't accept or personal likes and dislikes and kadiyadu. Shastra never accept. Vedanta Shastra samasamuchaya, simultaneous combination of karma and jnanam for moksha, it will never accept. Then Shastra accept what? Shastra accepts appropriate samuchaya, that is first karma yoga, upasana yoga, finish. Afterwards come to Jnana Yoga. This is called Krama, sequential. Primary school, secondary school, higher secondary school, graduation, post-graduation, PhD. That is the Paddhati. That is the healthy way of studying Shastra, any science. That is the India. But most violating education is spiritual education. Most violating rules and regulation in the field of spiritual education, most unfortunate thing. People violate all rules and regulation with regard to spiritual education. Because no exams, no test, no rules and regulation, particularly specifically we ask. Vara pora வந்து உட்காடுறான், கேட்குறான், புரியறதோ புரியலோ அவனுக்கு தான் தெரியும். But Guru continues, Guru knows that who approach the Guru and ask, where I am, where I have to be, what way I can grasp. Take the help of Guru. What is wrong with you? Take the help of Guru. That's why you must be intellectually honest. The intellectual honest, like Jabala. How intellectually honest people were in Upanishads, you see. Everybody was very, very intellectually honest. Even great scholars also intellectually honest. Yajnavalkya also very intellectually honest. If I know, I will tell you. அது சொல்லுவேன். நம்ம சொல்ல மாட்டோம், எனக்கு எல்லாமே தெரியும்னு நினைப்போம். Even great scholars, they don't know, they say I don't know. Like that you see all Upanishadic stories, they are very, 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 very honest. Jnanam comes to that type of honest person only. Because this honest, this is called purity in the mind. Unless the purity is not there, you are still at LKG level. You have to grow a lot. So Guru is helping. Kattara, ka madre. Uplift yourself, make yourself pure. Without ground preparation, however much you study, Shastra knows how to keep herself secret. I will tell you once again. Without keeping your ground preparation well, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti and study, proper study is not there. Without preparation, however much you study, Shastra knows how to keep herself secret. We may cheating in the sense we may escape from the local Guru. We cannot escape from Shastra. Shastra cannot be unfolded. Very, very difficult. It cannot be revealed. That's why Shastra Mata Anugraham is possible only when Guru Anugraham is there. Guru Anugraham is possible when I am totally surrendered. My ego. அப்போதான் இது நடக்கும். இதெல்லாம் ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் இல்லாமலே, இது கால் மார்ஜன். cleansing process. And then we won't go forward in the slokas. Like angange ground preparation panninde irukkanum. Weeding out the unwanted plants. Otherwise crops cannot grow well. Is it not? This is the job of every teacher. Sureshwaracharya himself doing from so many verses in the first chapter. In the first chapter le sollikalame enna moksha vishaya atma jnanam aikyam ella sollame. Idu patti edhukku samuchayam patti namakku sollanum. Karma samuchaya 75% 25% ella edukkahanna. First unwanted things we have to remove. Then next job is very simple. There is no difficulty at all. That is why sama samuchaya we don't accept. Sequential samuchaya we accept. Simultaneous combination of karma jnanam we don't accept. Sequential will accept. Another answer. So now he is going to talk about that from 54 onwards up to 79. 25%, 75%, I don't bother. No percent at all. Karma cannot, even vasana cannot enter here. Karma vasana also. With regard to jnanam. It's a very, very powerful, deep topic. When you go deeper into Shastra, you understand why Sureshwaracharya is so particular about this. You understand later. Next. Muktau cha mumukshu jnanam tadvishaya swabhavyanurodhena sarva prakarasyapi कर्मणः असंभवः उक्तः हितं संप्रेप्सताम् इत्यादिना मुमुक्षु अनुरोधेन. Mumukshu means seeker. The nature of the seeker. Swabhavyam means in keeping with the nature of the mumukshu, the seeker. Swabhavam eva swabhavyam. Mumukshu jnana swabhavya anurodhena. In keeping with the nature of knowledge. 3 subject matters in spiritual education. Whole education is around in 3 vishaya. Mumukshu, the seeker, and the knowledge what he want to get, that is jnanam. Then tad vishaya, jnanam and jnana phalam. Tad vishaya swabhavyam. The nature of mumukshu, the seeker, the nature of that knowledge, self-knowledge, and that object of self-knowledge, that is Brahman. Tad Vishaya means Jnana Vishaya. What is Jnana Vishaya? Object of knowledge of the speaker, not speaker, seeker. Speaker is Guru. Seeker is the student. The seeker seeking knowledge of Brahman. If it go to seeker seeking knowledge of Brahman or Atma, Brahman, we can take Vishaya. Tad Vishaya, Jnana Vishaya. So, 3 subject matters. What is the nature of the seeker? What is the nature of self-knowledge? What is the nature of that object of knowledge? Anurodhena, in keeping with the 3 of them, sarva prakarasyapi, whatever way you see, in whatever angle, whatever direction you see, sarva prakarasyapi, by whatever method, karmanaha asambhavaha ukta. With regard to these 3 subject matters, nature of these 3, karma is impossible to give this moksha. Where it is said, whatever the person, the karmi wants, already said in 29th verse, first chapter, hitam samprepsyatam, ahitam nirasyatam, we saw there. A person, karmi always pravritti nivritti. Karma always does what person, either going forward or coming back. Swarga prapyartham prepsa praptum ichha. Naraka nivrityartham jihasa nivritti. So person is having such a type of motive in karma visa. Prapti ichha sukha vishaye. Dukkha nirasartham nivritti hi ahita vishaye nirasaha. So these are all we saw ityadina. So karma is not possible with regard to mumukshu. This person is not a mumukshu who hita ahita, who is doing I want swarga, I don't want naraka. He is the student, seeker of moksha. No. So hita ahita, the one who wants swarga prapti, naraka nivritti, is not the seeker of moksha. Swarga prapti, naraka nivritti is not the subject matter of this moksha. There is no question of knowledge. Here there is a knowledge. Seeker is different, subject matter is different, the goal is different. It is not naraka or swarga. Ange vandu hita ahita vishayam is swarga, naraka vishayam. Seeker is one karmi, doing jyotishtoma yaga for swarga, coming out of naraka, doing lot of punya karyams for that. That person is not the qualified person here. The subject matter is different, the knowledge is different. Therefore, karma asambhavaha uktaha. In that place itself, we have already said, yadrishascha आरादुपकारकत्वेन ज्ञानोत्पत्तौ कर्मणां समुच्चयः संभवति तथा प्रतिपादितम्. He says here, we already accepted the combination, we are not against to the combination. Yadrishascha. As we have mentioned previously, Yadrishascha. Arad upakarakattvena. Indirectly it is useful. Karma prepares the mind. The person is prepared for that jnanam through karma yoga. Jnanotpattau. For the rise of Atma Jnanam in the mind, Karma Yoga prepares the mind, a mind which is pure and which is focusing through Karma Upasana Dwara. So mind is ready. If that is not there, suppose student is listening, Karma and Upasana are not completed, mind is not having a focusing capacity, suppose mind is so disturbed and still there are some raga dveshas coming up in the mind when while listening to the class, he is not understanding the Vedanta. Both cannot coexist. A restless mind, an impure mind is almost absent in their subject matter. Even present, bodily he is present, this doesn't work for him. Suppose it is working means Atma Jnana Vishayam is working in his mind means he has completed Karma Yoga Upasana successfully. அது மனசுல ஒரு டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ் ஃபோக்கஸிங் வரலன்னா இன்னும் தயாராகலைன்னு அர்த்தம் ஞான யோகத்துக்கு. இது புரியறது, இது ரொம்ப நன்னா இருக்க அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங்கன்னா அது இருக்க முடியாது. அது இருந்தால் இது வராது, எது இருந்தால் அது இருக்காது. எது இருந்தால் எது இருக்காது உங்கள் இஷ்டம், நீங்கள் புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. என்ன பண்ணுறது? He may sit physically, bodily present, but Shastra never enter. Understand? That he is telling in the next shloka, that is, he is giving introduction now. Karmanaha samuchchayaha sambhavati jnanotpattau. Karmanaha samuchchaya sambhavati is possible, combination is possible. Tatha pratipaditam, we already established, not simultaneously but sequentially we have established. Avidyochittau tu labdhatma swabhavasya atmajnanasyaiva asadharanam sadhakatamatvam nanyasya pradhanabhutasya gunabhutasya cha iti etat adhuna uchyate. Avidya uchittau, to remove or to uproot the ignorance, to labdhatma swabhavasya. Labdhatma swabhavasya means it has got swabhava means existence. It has got an existence in the mind. A person, when he is ready, this Shastra starts entering, he is ready to understand. Labdhatma swabhavasya. Swabhava means satta. Mahavakya vichara, which generates jnanam, is asadharanam. It is very unique. This is very unique. That's why Krishna says manushyanam sahasreshu. Even though hundreds of students are sitting, suppose, they are all listening Mahavakya. But that Mahavakya is relevant, working, understandable only for few. For many people, Mahavakya also use Chitta Shuddhi. Even Chitta Shuddhiya vela pannu. That much great those students are. Not you all, some people, somewhere. In Shastra blesses. Mahavakya will bless. Vedanta Shravanam will bless. Even person is not qualified. This Shravanam gives Chitta Shuddhi, Jnana Yogyata, but it cannot work as a revealer of Atma Swarupa. Why? That is what Chinmayananda Swami said when his guru said, don't go to the public. Chinmayananda Swami said, "Eppadiyavathu secret la dhaan irukum." Even I go to the public, Shastra will be secret only. Unless they are qualified, she cannot reveal herself. அதுதான் ஏன் குரு ரொம்ப தைரியமாக பப்ளிக்கில் சொல்லி கொடுக்குறான்னா, வரவங்களுக்கு ஏதோ சித்த சுத்தியாவது வரும், அட்லீஸ்ட் ஏகாகிரதா வரும், இல்லைன்னா நல்லா தூக்கமாவது வரும். நல்ல தூக்கமாவது வரும். அது குட் ஃபார் ஹெல்த். தட்ஸ் வை தட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் லவ் த கிளாஸ். இன்னும் நல்ல தூக்கம் வருது அந்த கிளாஸுக்கு போனேன், திருப்பி வருவான். அதுக்கப்புறம் 5 வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறம் அந்த தூக்கம் போயிடும். அதுக்கப்புறம் 5 வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறம் சித்த சுத்தி ஞான யோகியதா வந்துடும். 10 வருஷம் ஆகிடும் அதுக்குள்ளே. அப்புறம் 19வது வருஷம் 11th இயர் ஹி ஸ்டார்ட் லிசனிங். ஓ, ஏதோ நல்லா தான் சொல்லியிருக்காரு. இப்போ பார் அந்த குரு லாட் எப்படி இருக்கும். இந்த மாதிரி கூட வருவான் நிறைய பேர். ஆமாம், என்ன பண்ணுறது, டீச்சரை ஆக்செப்ட் எவ்ரி ஸ்டூடெண்ட். பரவாயில்ல, ஏதோ வரானே பாவம் கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டு. அது மாதிரி ஸ்வபாவம் இருக்கின்றது. அசாதாரண சாதகதமத்வம். சாதகதமத்வம் மீன்ஸ் ஹியர் directly Mahavakya alone helps to that person, not karma and upasana. Directly working is what? Labdhatma Swarupa. He understands in his mind Aham Brahmasmi will take place when, if that jnanam has taken place in that mind, means he has successfully done karma yoga, upasana yoga. Successfully done. World is dead to me, I am dead to the world in the class. 1 hour. Now check yourself. Am I like that? That is what? I am dead to the world. World is dead to me when I am listening to the Vedanta. Guru, Vedanta வாக்கியம் தவிர எனக்கு ஒன்றுமே தெரியாது. அப்படி இருக்கணும் மனசு. அப்படி இருக்கணும்னா அந்த மனசு எப்படிப்பட்ட சுத்தமாக இருக்கணும். எந்த கவலையும் வரக்கூடாது, யாரும் வரக்கூடாது மனசுக்குள்ள. அம்மோ ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். அதுதானே சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கோம். Who said it is easy? இப்போ தானே சொன்னார் சுசுகம். சுசுகம் for prepared person, for not unprepared person. For prepared person it is sukham appa, for unprepared person dukkamo dukkamanna. But somehow ஏதோ புண்ணியம் வந்து புஷ் பண்ணும் கிளாஸுக்கு போகணும் போகணும் போகணும். எதுக்கும் அந்த குருன்னு சப்போஸ் தேர் லவ் தட் குரு, தேர் வாய்ஸ், தேர் ஃபேஸ், சப்போஸ் ஏதோ புண்ணியம் புல் பண்ணும். அங்கே வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் உள்ளவா எதுக்கு வரான்னு புரியும். பரவாயில்ல ஏதோ வரான்னு அது மாதிரி. பட் லப்தாத்மஸ்வரூபஸ்வபாவஸ்ய ஆத்மஜான சி Atmajnanam is taking place only when asadharana, unique Mahavakya Jnanam has to take place. And we have to hold on to that Mahavakya, Bhagatyaga Lakshana, thoroughly analysis, hard work, studying, repetition of reading notes again and again, chintana, tat mathanam manasila panninde irukkanum. நம்ம நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக் தான் புக்கு திறக்கிறோம், பேஜ் எங்கே இருக்கும், எங்கே ஸ்டாப் பண்ணியிருக்காரு குரு அது தெரியாது, தேடி தேடி கஷ்டப்பட்டுன்னு இருக்கோம். அப்படி இருந்தாலும் எல்லாம் வராது. அதுதான் எப்படி வேர்ல்ட்லி பீப்புள் ஹாவ் தியானம் டுவர்ட்ஸ் வேர்ல்ட்லி ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ். வேதாந்திக் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஹாவ் மச் தியானம் அபவுட் மகாவாக்கியம். ஆத்மஜானஸ்ய லப்தாத்மஸ்வரூபஸ்வபாவ, that asadharanam sadhakatamatvam. It is a unique direct knowledge comes only through Mahavakya. Aham brahmasmi, what Guru said? Tattvamasi. Adipadat aham brahmasmi. So Guru said Tattvamasi over. Now Guru Shishya job is what? Aham brahmasmi over. எப்படி முடியும்? அதுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி நம்ம படிக்கணும். அதுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி படிக்கணும். ஓகே. Sadhakatamatva means direct means na anyasya, not any other. Na anyasya. Anyasya means what? Karmanaha. Samuchaya karmanaha pradhana bhutasya or guna bhutasya cha. Either karma is 75% or karma is 25%. Na. It doesn't work. Mahavakya only can work. Karma is almost nil. He is not interested in karma at all. No sentiments, no fear, no bhayam towards anything in this world. Means Ekarupa Upasana finished completely, Vishwarupa Upasana thoroughly understood, and Ashtanga Yoga Abhyasana thoroughly practiced. Now I am so confident, whatever sadhanas I have done, no hesitation, no hitching anywhere back of the mind. I am straight away holding on to Mahavakya confidently. Pinnadi அப்படி ஒருமும் வராதோ, அது விட்டு இது விட்டுட்டு ரொம்ப இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் சந்தேகம் வரவே வராது, வரக்கூடாது கூட. யாருக்குன்னா he says pradhana bhutasya means karma is 75% or guna bhutasya or jnanam is 25% inferior or jnanam is 75%, karma is 25%. இந்த percentage எல்லாம் put in Bay of Bengal ன்னு சொல்றார். put in Bay of Bengal. என்ன பண்ணணும்னா கர்மா உபாசன யோகா ஃபினிஷ் பண்ணிட்டு வா, வந்து சாஸ்திரம் படி. பண்ணலன்னா சாஸ்திரம் படி, பட் புரியாது, அவ்வளோதான். ரொம்ப டிசப்பாயின்மெண்ட்டாக இருக்கேன், என்ன பண்ணுறது? இட் ஓன்ட் ஒர்க். தட் பர்சன் கேனாட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். இட் டேக்ஸ் டைம். லெட் மீ வெயிட். பரவாயில்ல, அந்த மாதிரி பொறுமை இருக்கணுமே. न अन्यस्य प्रधानभूतस्य or गुणभूतस्य. गुण means inferior, lesser percentage. Iti etat adhuna uchyate. Now I am going to talk about that 75% karma or 75% ஞானம், இது 25%. அதை பற்றி உனக்கு ஏதாவது இருக்க ஹெசிடேஷன்? அதையும் முடியாது, நான் சொல்ல போனேன். என்ன அர்த்தம்? சமுசமுச்சயம் முடியாது, கிரமசமுச்சயம் தான் சொல்ல போறார். உச்சதை தத்ர ஞானம் குணபூதம் तावद् अहेतुरित्येतदाह अहेतुरित्येतदाह तत्र with regard to that percentage jnana gunabhutam means jnanam is 25% inferior. Suppose you take karma is 75%, jnanam is 25%, samuchaya will be there na ahetuhu. It cannot be the cause. That percentage of simultaneousness of that jnanam and karma, whatever you say, not the cause of ignorance removal. Tavat, that cannot be the ahetuhu iti etat. It cannot be the cause of removal. What? Samuchaya cannot be the cause of removal of ignorance. Aha. Next week, aha. Purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.